Alright guys, welcome to another beer review. Venturing once again into the Mikla Beer Club box, and actually came out to find I got a little package from Red Temple Prayer, who I think do like the designs for Temple Coffee and Donuts in Leeds. So I think the people who own they're both their companies, if that makes sense. But yeah, I got some nice little pin badges, because we all know that's a very true statement. Just like the look of that one. And then of course coffee, a bit of Lucifer and a bit of Black Sabbath. Anyway, so we're not here to talk about pin badges, although I do like pin badges. How old am I? 30 years old? But God, for like a week now my right eye just randomly feels like it's twitching, and I don't know what it is. But anyway, we're going over to the Flying In, and it's actually really affecting my vision in my right eye for a second there. I have no idea what's going on. I think I'm dying, so this is going to be one of the last videos I record. That's very strange. I don't know what that is. Oh well. We shall fight through it. So, going over to the Flying In, and this is a can of their Magma, which is a Citra TDH IPA, so triple dry hopped, I'd imagine. And these guys are out of Spain. Okay, so I've got a bit of Spanish craft, and it's a 40-40ml can, 7.5% ABV, and yeah, I do love Citra, one of my all-time favourite hops, and I really like that artwork. Has a bit of like a Boundary brewing feel to it. Anyway, nice big black can, BBC. Let's give this a try. So I've been taking a step back from like really hazy turbid IPAs and pale ales recently. Rediscovered some lovely, real ale gems, and some new classics that I've always overlooked and never tried, but gave a go. And that's what happens when you go visit your mate Harry. He lives in Marlborough, which doesn't really have much going on aside from some really high quality real ale. Anyway, so it's nice to have a refreshing change. So back onto this now. And yeah, look at that. That is dark. It's got a dark, sort of murky look to it. Chicken stock or chicken soup. It's got a bit of that Bisto chicken gravy, if you know what I mean. And beer poured with about 1 finger's worth of nice, creamy, slightly off-white head. But yeah, that looks dense and chewy. So let's see what we get on the nose. Unmistakably Citra. So much so I've taken a massive step back, apparently. Oh, that's glorious. I love the smell of Citra. I love the smell of Citra in the morning. I know I tried to jokingly reimagine that line from Apocalypse Now. Did it terribly. Oh, it smells good. Yeah, it's pure Citra hop. So citrusy, lemony, blood orange, grapefruit, a little bit of lime. Any sort of citrus fruit, you're getting it. Smells good. There's a little bit of a piney, resiny sort of character as well. Not too sweet. Bready, biscuity. It smells good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, guys. Thank you, God. That is absolutely gorgeous. And that's why I love Citra. And it doesn't taste overly hopped. Do you know what I mean? When you get that like just residual oily bitterness, because they've been really aggressive throughout the brewing process of the beer. But this is just... Oh. It's got the feel of like a triple IPA. It really does. The body's so bold. One of the creamiest bodies that I've had for a while. That's really, really good. Really, really, really good. It's a bit of a spiciness there, almost a slight rye-like character coming from those malts in the back end. It's got a nice big bitterness to it. There's very little sweetness to this, which I really, really like. It is piney, it is resiny. You've got like the fruity characters of a New England IPA, because there is a little bit of, aside from, you know, citrus fruits, there's maybe a little bit of like a spicy, like mango chutney about it. But then you get big resin, lovely burp on the back end, lovely, lovely burp. It's just, that is just a me IPA. Not an any IPA, an ME IPA. Damn, that's so good. There's bias because I love Citra, don't get me wrong. There's also bias because I'm getting West Coast sensibilities with this. Sensibilities. You know what I mean. West Coast vibes, let's say vibes. Slightly abrasive bitterness on the back end, which I really like. But it doesn't dry your palate out too much. Makes your mouth water. Let's pour the rest in. Just look at that. I had another half triple IPA, which was like silky, smooth sludge. This isn't far off. And this is only a double IPA. That to me is just absolutely spot on. It's a pitch perfect IPA for me. It really, really is. These are the IPAs that, pardon the pun, I pine over. Some people probably drink it and go, yeah, it's alright, it's not too bad. This just sings to me. It really, really does. And I've never heard of these guys before. And I haven't hardly touched Spanish craft beer, which I need to rectify. But yeah, this is beautiful. It genuinely is beautiful. Contender for beer of the year for me. And definitely one of the best beers that I've had from the Mikkeller Beer Club box. I just love everything about it. The artwork as well. I don't know who it's designed by. Doesn't really say. No, doesn't actually say who's designed it, which is a real shame because I think that's a beautiful piece of artwork. Yeah, and this is why I know I go on about the Mikkeller Beer Club a lot, and it seems like I review a lot of beers from there. I'm trying to space it out a bit so it doesn't get too cluttered on the channel. But I don't think I would have tried this if it wasn't for the Beer Club box. There are so many beers out there, and yet not all the beers are winners. Sometimes you'll get a box that really doesn't do anything for you, but someone else is like, this is the best box I've had so far. That's what I love about it. But I've had so many great experiences over the past 12, 14 months with Mikkeller Beer Club, and I've yet to get to that point where I'm like, do I really want to spend this money on these beers? This box so far we've had for December has been mega. It really, really is. And it's not just because of the Mikkeller stuff and stuff of San Diego, New York and things like that. It's because you get to try stuff like this. And yeah, to me, that is a 10 out of 10 beer. And I will be on the prowl to see if I can get this in can, because I'd happily pick up 2, 3, 4 cans of this. Fantastic stuff. Do you know what it's reminded me of? And a beer that I've got such a love for, and I've only tried it once, so I can't really say that. But who does it? Who does Citra? Ass down. Just Citra. It's such a great hop. It really, really is. And as exciting as these sort of like new wave hops are, and you know, rediscovered classics and things like that, and like the stuff that's coming from New Zealand, just a bit of Citra. Oh man, I'm on cloud nine with this. More TDH beers, please, craft breweries. Because if people made beers, Citra. I just love Citra. There it is. 10 out of 10 from me. Absolutely mega beer. It's such a big surprise. And yeah, if you love your Citra hop, this is a pitch perfect utilisation of that hop. It really, really is. Could I be overstating the beer? Probably. Some people would be thinking, what the fuck is he talking about? I didn't like this beer. That's fair enough. It's fair enough. We can't all have like expert palates like mine. Fuck off, Pierre. But yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Anyway, I've got to stop gushing now because my eye started to do that twitching thing again, which is really quite concerning because it's been doing it all week. But not to worry, as long as I've still got my taste buds and my legs. Anyway, and making weird sounds like that. So, if you've tried anything from the Flying Inn, then let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Have you tried this beer? What's your thoughts and opinions? Do you like Citra? Do you like Spanish beer? Just bombard me in the comments. Call me every name under the sun if you want to. I'm actually responding to comments now. Anyway, thank you for watching. Check out Flying Inn. Check out my Beer Club subscription link so you can get a discount on your own. Definitely worth giving it a try for a couple of months at least. That's my chilling over. Lovely stuff. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later with a slightly better angle. Cheers.